down with the cornerback, the star cornerback of your Dallas Cowboys, Trevon Diggs, here on Shan and RJ, 105.3 The Fan. How was practice? I saw you look fired up at the end there. What happened?
Competition.
Now, you're a dog.
Oh, yeah.
You're two different people now.
Yeah.
Out there, you talk. You're fired up, but calm and cool off.
Yeah, that's normally how I am. Usually on the field, I'm more energized. But I'm still calm, though. A lot of people say that I'm really chill on the field still, but I try to show it a little bit. But off the field, I'm super, super chill.
Do you like watching other trash talk? How big of a trash talker are you?
I'm not really that big of a trash talker unless, I'm instigating a situation.
You're instigating it.
Yeah, I'm an instigator. So,
Okay.
if you do something first to me, then you're not going to hear the last of it. I'm going to continue to mess with you all game.
Wow.
But if you don't say nothing to me, I won't say nothing to you.
So you're the one that picks fights in the group chat.
Yeah.
No, he said he's reacting.
No.
You didn't
I'm a
instigate,
reactor.
you're a reactor.
I'm a reactor.
Okay. All right.
I'm never the one that's going out my way to do something,
But you go for the throat.
Yeah.
That's how I am. I'll cut. I try to cut deep.
Yes. Don't mess with me.
All right.
I'm not messing with you.
All right, ready? Let me see. I want you to react to me. Your socks look dumb.
The hell?
Come on.
That's it.
Yeah.
I laughed.
Oh. I like that. And look, I got my necklace caught on here. Almost choked me out. All right, so that was your reaction. So did you ever study other trash talkers like Gary Payton, legendary NBA? Anyone else who you give respect to in terms of trash talk in their game?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't really go the trash talking route. But I'm all for you make a play, you're excited for yourself. But if it's directed towards somebody, I'm not for that.
When did the fame kick in last year with the interception streak that you were on? When did you go outside in DFW or walking around and it was different? When do you remember it being different?
Probably after the seventh one.
Seventh one.
Took that long?
Nah. It was a little bit before. It's always been a little, but then after the season and probably around the sixth or seventh one, it was
What happened? What changed?
I couldn't go outside. Everywhere I go, it was just everybody just coming. And I really don't. I ain't gonna say that I don't like it, but I'm more I'm a chill person. You know. So it's and I'm really, really nice. So if somebody asks me for a picture, I'm yeah. And now it's I gotta say yeah to everybody.
Yeah.
And that's when I started to realize all right, there's too many yeahs.
Yeah. So grocery store,
Yeah.
recognize.
Yeah.
Movie,
Yeah.
restaurant, all of it.
Yeah.
Nobody goes to the movies anymore.
Movies will never die. When's the last time you went to the movie theater?
A month ago.
No
See?
kidding. What'd you say?
Top Gun.
It was a scary movie.
Nope. Was it Nope?
No.
I'm not in on that.
It must not have been that good. You don't remember it.
Right.
What we got there?
My necklace.
It's like Thanos.
Yeah.
Is that what it's supposed to be?
Sure. I'd go for that.
Are you not worried that someone's going to rip that off in the middle of a practice?
No. Who gonna touch my neck?
Did you see
yeah.
Crabtree?
I ain't grabbed you.
How different is your son's life from 1 year ago?
Very different.
Did fame go to his head at all?
Nah.
No?
He don't even know what's going on for
He
real.
doesn't?
No.
How old is he?
5. He about to be 6.
Is he more famous than you?
Yeah. For sure.
We're trying to instigate now.
I'm all for it.
Did he blow up in school popularity-wise? Is he a hero amongst his friends and others?
This is first year of school. He about to start school. So I got him to this private school. So I hope it's not that bad. It's pretty
That's going to get rid of the riffraff. You don't want that public school stuff. Just keep them all out.
Trevon Diggs sitting down with us here on 105.3 The Fan.
All right, I'm going to try to instigate. Are you the 86th best corner in the NFL?
I didn't know it was 85 people better than me. I never knew that.
What do you think of – so we're talking about Pro Football Focus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys look at that at all? What are your thoughts on that when you see something like that?
I think it's kind of weird because it's y'all just saying stuff that's really your opinion. Those opinions don't matter. My team's not using that. My coaches aren't using that. It's more so for fans to validate whatever they're trying to say, because fans go back and forth all day about whatever. So this is just something for them to have, but really, it really doesn't matter. And at the end of the day, they say like, oh, he gave up X amount of yards. It's like, all right, where are the points that came off of that? Like, nobody's scoring off of that. Like, they're not scoring points, they're not scoring touchdowns. Like, what are you trying to say, you know? And we play man all day, every day. We play man, no help, zero help. Mm-hmm. So like, they're in the NFL too. Like, people gonna catch passes, people gonna get beat. You know, it happens. It's football, but that don't make somebody like a bad player. You know.
Would you rather get, a ton of targets, ton of balls thrown your way,
yeah, and
get a lot of picks, or like the quarterback be scared to throw your way at all, and you shut the whole side of the field down? Like, what do you think is more respectful? Like, or I shouldn't say respectful, but like, what would you rather have? Like, never get targeted, and that be the ultimate sign of respect, or you're continuing to play the way you are, getting picks all over the place?
I feel like whatever helped my team, and I feel like picks help your team. Like, interception and picks help your team. You're not helping your team by just sitting over there doing nothing, you know? Because you could be sitting over there doing nothing, and
but you're shutting down the other one.
Okay, but the whole other side is, producing. If you're losing, what are you doing? You're not doing nothing for your team. What are you doing for your team?
Do you hear from other corners? I can't remember the analysts they were talking about the way you guys play, and they were defending you. It may have been Ryan Clark or another corner, but they were talking about the style that you guys play in this yards versus interceptions argument, and people always gave props to like Peterson over Sherman with the way the scheme was set up. Have you heard from other corners at all or other players about this stuff? Because that's the big talking point about you.
Yeah, no professional corner ever came up to me and said like, yo, you're doing it bad, you're not supposed to be doing that. Like, it's always keep it up, like, you're doing good, like, don't listen to nothing that nobody's saying about you, like, just keep it up, keep up the good work. And I'm always asking questions. Like, I respect all the other corners, like, all of them. I'm always asking them questions. Like, when I was up in Vegas at the Pro Bowl, like, asking all those guys questions, trying to learn from them, you know. In the season, I'm texting them, asking them questions. Like, I'm never, ever, like, want to stop learning, you know. And they know a lot of football. They've been there, they've done it, you know. And I'm not saying that to knock them. Like, if you a corner that's, shutting down one side, like, that's great. Like, that's you. Like, be you, do what helps you. But me, this is what I want to do. Like, I want to get the ball, I want an interception. So I encourage quarterbacks to throw my way.
Who's a guy that, like, blew you away with their knowledge and advice that you love talking to?
Darius Slay.
Stephon
Gilmore. Who else? Jalen Ramsey. Yeah.
Who was your guy growing up, the corner that you loved?
I ain't really have one because I was playing receiver. I just started watching corners, like, recently, you know. And when I got moved to corner, my first corner that I was looking at every day was Patrick Peterson. You know, I was watching his LSU stuff, and I started watching his NFL stuff, and that was my first corner that I was like, oh yeah, I like his game.
How long do you think it would take you to go out here and practice at receiver to where you think you could play receiver?
I could play receiver right now.
Like
right now.
What's the difference in covering Amari every day versus Lamb out here? That's when we really noticed you last year.
Yeah.
We were like, whoa, CD's showing up, and the only guy out here that's covering him is Diggs. That translated over the season.
Yeah.
What's the difference in Lamb's game? Without giving away too much.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's really not that much difference because, like, they're both dangerous. Like, regardless of how, like, people got different body types, different speeds, different heights, different weights, but they're dangerous. Whatever they do, they're dangerous at doing it, and they're both dangerous, and they both got that to the game, or it's like they're dangerous. So you can't be slacking on Amari and think you about to go and do the same thing versus CD. Like, no, you're going to get beat. Either way, you're going to get beat how Amari beat you, then you're going to get beat how CD beat you. So,
well, was Amari's route running, like, that special and unique? It looks like it.
Yeah.
Like he's a technician.
No, for sure. Amari's route running is really, really good. Like, he's quick, strong, fast. Like, his route running is really, really good.
Would you rather cover, like, a physical specimen, big, strong, fast
DK,
or a guy that's a normal size, average receiver, but a absolute master route runner? What would you prefer?
Big, strong, fast. Big, strong, like a DK. I'd rather cover those guys.
Why?
Because it's like I'm big, you're big. Like, we both tall, so it's like when those jump balls and stuff come, like, it's not going to be easy. You know, you're just not going to catch a ball on me. You know, and they take a little bit longer to get out their breaks, you know. The shorter guys,
Hey, sir, we're doing an interview with Mr. Jones.
Easy on my boy. Easy on this boy.
Mr. Jones, please get out of here, Mr. Jones. We're trying to do business. Jerry Jones stopping by. How often do you get to talk to Jerry?
I talk to him every time I see him. So, you know.
I like that
chop it up with him.
you do you pick people's brains about non-football stuff a lot?
Yeah, for sure.
You
Especially
ask-
when I go out the country.
Oh,
Whoa,
well.
Mr. Sophisticated.
Whoa.
Where did you go, sir?
I don't want to say it.
You don't?
No.
Well, you think people are going to wait for you, like stalk you out?
Last house to the
somewhere?
left, something like that. You know what that?
They might try to retrace my steps.
Some breadcrumbs, huh?
Some breadcrumbs.
What do
out
you like
there.
to do when you get out to the country?
Just relax. Just be my time to chill, relax, look at the water, just clear your mind for real, you know.
What's your top hobby outside of football?
I got a lot of hobbies.
Let's hear them.
I don't think I'm weird.
Nah.
It's
a judgment-free zone,
we
man.
think you're interesting.
I know how to do origami.
Really?
Okay.
Do you really?
I think you're weird.
Yeah.
So, okay, I have a series of questions. One of my questions was going to be, what's your favorite old person hobby to do? And I think we just nailed it.
Yeah.
What else?
Paper mache? Paper mache?
I like to read.
Okay.
That's not weird.
No.
But
It's
I think the weirdest one was origami. I like to draw. What else I like to do? I like to cook.
ooh,
All right.
finally someone that can cook around here.
Yep.
Do you care about all the Madden stuff? You get into all that?
It'll have you mad for a second. And then you'd be like, it's just a video game.
How I'm wondering, of all the sports, how off the media is in analyzing football versus baseball, basketball, right? I can't talk about y'all's blocking schemes, and we're talking about PFF kind of, right?
Yeah.
And the coverages, like when you're listening to analysts, how off are we, the normal non-players, in trying to analyze football? Is it a world away?
Yeah.
Is that because there's no way for us to know what coverage you guys called on that play, and then what your individual help assignment was? On
Yeah.
that? Is that it?
Yeah, it has a lot to do with that. It got a little bit to do with everything. Like, it could be some calls where it's like blown coverages, or like you're supposed to get help here, you didn't get help, or you're supposed to be here and you wasn't right there. Missed assignments. It'd be a lot of stuff. Just a lot of other detailed things that really, like, my coach not coming in here and saying, oh, you're da-da-da percentage and you're doing this percentage, da-da-da. Like, no, they're not saying that, you know? It's like, probably the only thing I probably can relate is probably like third down stops and stuff like that. Like your third down percentage, like things like that. Your like how scoring, red zone scoring, and things like that.
When did you know that you were going to be fine in the league? Like, were you waiting for a practice or two, a tiny bit of doubt, or you just straight knew?
No, I knew.
How long does it take for you to tell whether guys aren't capable? Can you tell? I mean, how many practices, whether you're like, this guy's a dog, he can play, or he can't?
The first one.
The first one?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What if they just had a bad practice?
Then it'll get better.
How many plays into a game can you tell if you own that guy that day, or if it's one of those days where you're in for a long one?
I know before the game what type game it's gonna be, like
Based on the film.
yeah, and I know you. I know everybody.
Okay, this film study question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not asking specifically about Kyler, but how much do you watch during the week?
It depends. It depends on who we playing.
Okay, you're playing the Rams. You got to face Cooper Kupp.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you watching?
I'm gonna watch him. I'm not gonna watch like the whole team.
Right.
I'm gonna just watch him and watch his releases and stuff. Cause like it's different for corners. Cause it's like, well, it's different for me. Cause like I gotta match up. You know, I gotta watch you. I gotta watch what you do. Gotta watch your releases. Gotta watch how you run your routes. You know, so I'm watching that.
How much do you need to watch to feel like you know their entire game? You made a face.
Like, for example, if I'm going against a good wide receiver, you know, I'll watch him for the first day before I go into my first practice. Like, I'll watch all his releases, watch his routes and stuff, and then I won't watch him again probably until, like, later during that week. So I'll see it, get a feel for him, and I'm going to tell the scout team person, I want you to do this like this, run your route like this, you know, do a release like this, you know. And I'm going to practice that all week, and then I'm going to skim through it, like, at the end towards the game and just get a refreshing, like, all right, that's what it is, and then I'm ready to go.
Sorry. Do you have to watch quarterbacks the exact same amount?
Nah, I do watch quarterbacks, though. Like, I watch their 3 steps and their 5 steps, read, like, how they release the ball. Like, I know when you about to throw the ball. You know, I know when you pump faking. I know when, you know, I know certain things. I know when it's quick game. So I watch stuff like that.
Who's the one, Trevon Diggs with Shan RJ? Who's the quarterback you were, like, really impressed or amazed by?
Tom Brady.
What up, Coach? Mike McCarthy stopping by
That wasn't
again.
walking
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Why? What was it? What was it that impressed you?
He just, like, you're not gonna know. Like, he's just so, like, calm and just so, like, I can't even explain it. He's different. So it's like it's nothing you can really get on him to know, like, can get a jump on, you know. So you really just gotta play football and play your assignment. And it's different for, like, on the outside pieces. Like, I know releases and I know routes, so it doesn't make it. It's not hard for me, you know. So I don't really gotta, like, watch you all week, you know. I feel like if you overwatch and overthink, you're not gonna be able to be natural and play, you know. So I like to go out there and get a feel for you myself.
What are your thoughts, if any, on all the NIL stuff? Are you like, damn, I just missed that back at Bama?
I'm happy for them, you know. Like, that's amazing, you know. And it is what it is. Like, the youth is the future, you know. So at the end of the day, like, if it's on them, like, it's good. It's good for the world.
How much NFL do you watch versus college?
When I got to it's funny. My brother was like, when you get to the NFL, you're never gonna watch college football. And I stopped watching college football. I watched the championship.
Zach Martin said the same thing. Why do you think that is?
It's like year one.
It's
like year one you watch a little bit, and every year after that,
you just don't watch it. It's like,
wow.
It's like It's like your own world. You know, college got their world, NFL got their world. You know.
How much NFL do you consume? Like, do a lot of guys watch? Sometimes we're surprised that guys don't watch and they're not aware.
Yeah.
Like, we make fun of the top 100 list. We're like, these guys, they're playing during half the games.
Yeah.
Are you all in, like, Monday night, Sunday night football, whenever? No?
See you when I see you.
This guy's chill.
look at that.
The blood pressure.
What's your resting heart rate? Can I do your neck thing and I'll time it?
I got this movie my favorite movie. You know the tennis player Borg.
Bjorn
Borg.
Yeah, what was that movie called?
That's your favorite movie?
One of them. Yeah.
Wow.
And
Okay.
he used to. He freezes himself, like, before his matches. Like, he makes it, like, really, really cold in his hotel room. Like, super, super cold.
Wow.
I do that.
What does it do?
I don't know. It just make you feel, like, refreshed. Like, it make you feel. I freeze myself.
Wow.
My house is freezing before the game. Like, as soon as I get in the room, I put the thing all the way down as low as it could go.
What do you keep it on?
If it could go to 50, I'll put it on 50.
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's amazing.
50.
Yeah.
I would do that. No, I'd do 60. I'd
Do you
give
have
50.
Do you have a roommate out here? No. Okay, is that just the first year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at
I wasn't trying to disrespect
I ain't
you.
got a roommate.
Good.
First and second year.
First, second year, you get a
and
roommate.
second year.
Unless you're Micah. Micah don't got no roommate right now.
Ah. You all bust on him for wearing that. Why is he walking around with this blanket all the time?
He's a child.
He's a child.
Who's your boy out here? Who's your guy?
Micah, JK, all of those guys, really. You know, I'm close with a lot of more people this year. Like, we had a year together, you know, so it's like everybody's a lot closer, you know, because, you know, people don't really open up to people as much, you know, but just at the end of the day, these are teammates, and that's going to make the team stronger, so you better get acquainted, you know. So we do a lot of stuff together now, like the whole team, defense, everyone. So
Give me I'm very impressed by this guy. I want a life philosophy from you. Give me a Trevon Diggs. What do you live by? What do you go by? I'm gonna try to practice.
He's gonna write this down.
I'm gonna do this.
He's throwing this piece of paper away.
I'm gonna make a T-shirt out of this. Give me your favorite saying or two.
Treat others how you want to be treated.
Okay, it's a good one.
I don't care for it.
Selfish. He's been dogging you too. He's not owning it.
Selfish.
He
Right.
goes by. He lives by PFF.
Right.
He lives by
I
it.
said I already called him. I tried to instigate. He didn't take the bait.
So all the listeners are like, you better own up to it. You better sit there and tell him PFF.
No, it's cool.
But it didn't come through. I went into Sox. He gave me the response. And this has been fascinating. Thank you, man.
No, thank you.
We appreciate it so much. What was, by the way, your second sport?
My basketball.
Were you better at basketball?
Nah, I just know how to play defense and dunk and steal the ball.
Okay.
Steal the ball, fast break, dunk. That was my game.
You watch hoops?
Yeah.
NBA or college?
I watch basketball more than I watch college football. And maybe NFL football too.
NBA or college basketball?
NBA.
Who's your squad?
I like KD. So wherever he's at.
Maybe
I like KD and Kyrie.
You should.
Why are they so weird? Why can't they just go out and play?
You need to give them some advice.
They're different.
They are very different.
They're different, but
because KD has rabbit ears. He listens to everything.
Yeah.
Do you have rabbit ears?
Nah.
How often do you check Twitter?
It depends what's going on. Like right now, I'm not checking Twitter.
Instagram?
Yeah, I'm on the gram.
Okay. Ask him about the apps before we let him go.
You gotta delete every app in your phone. But you can keep 3.
Yeah.
What are the 3 you keep?
I delete all the apps. As long as I can text and call my girlfriend, I'm good.
No apps?
No Spotify, no Instagram, no Google Maps, no Google. You gotta Google some
those
stuff.
aren't apps. Those come with the phone.
That's an app.
You can't delete Apple Music, and you can't delete your messages.
The gram, though.
You can delete
the
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, but would you keep the gram? One of your 3?
Spotify.
You could do without it.
I could do without it.
Origami. That's all he
Wow,
needs.
so he needs
Exactly.
origami.
Trevon Diggs here on Shan and RJ 105.3 The Fan. This was fascinating, man. Thank you so much. Keep killing it. We look forward to catching up with you.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.